Hello, YouTubers. Welcome to PDINA. Welcome. So much is going on today. I hope you are having a lovely day today. I really do. I'm going to be talking to you about how Meghan has gotten herself into a lot of drama. A lot of drama that you don't quite see just yet. But I'm going to speak today about the unraveling of a lot of drama that Meghan is going to have to face in the coming year of 2024. Let's get into it. First, I want to say that there are reports out there that say that Meghan Markle is connected to the same forces, handlers, people that were involved with Jeffrey Epstein. Meghan is also connected to these same forces. Okay. It looks like these court cases that are happening or that have happened, there's more coming out, and there's going to be the names of the people that were connected with Jeffrey Epstein. 150 names are going to be revealed. And I would not put it past the, allegations of Meghan Markle's connectedness to this Jeffrey Epstein, and this whole yacht girl yachting would be, something that Meghan would be connected to. And it's so naive of Harry to think that Meghan did not know who he was. He mentions it briefly in the Netflix documentary, when she spoke about, who would you date, Prince William or Prince Harry? And she says, I don't know, Prince Harry, And then he says in the Netflix documentary, see, you didn't even know who I was. That's his willful naivete that he wants to say, okay, she don't know who I am. See, she don't know. Like, he's trying to bring in some justifications that make him feel like that she didn't know. But we know the conniving of this woman, and she most certainly did know who he was. Because then why during the Netflix documentary when she tells her mom, guess who I'm dating, Prince Harry? And then just her mother's like, oh my God, you date Prince Harry? Like they knew. Like they gave it up just from talking in the Netflix documentary that they knew who Prince Harry was. And Harry is willfully wanting to be blind to it because he knows if he sees the lie, then he's busted himself for being complicit in all of this. But he wants to keep his head in the sand and not really realize who his wife really is. And that's going to come back and nip him in the bud because, you have to wake up and face these things. Face it head on to get it resolved. You don't get things resolved if you don't face it head on. And I know I have some issues about things that I've tried to face. I've tried. It's hard. But this is the things that you do when you realize, okay, I gotta not see what I need to see, and I need to face it head on and see it. This is what Harry needs to do. But because he's got substance abuse issues, I really do fear for this man when it all comes crumbling down for him. How will he handle it? He's isolated in California without his family during these pivotal years of his young children's lives. He is causing so much damage and change that can't be reversed, that once what happens, and he can't change it. Like, how will he handle this? This is a man who's always been used to, taking substances to numb himself from the pain and the trauma. Certainly the pain and trauma that he had from the passing of his mother was a lot to bear, especially at a young age. He is in a position now where he is in the plot of more trauma that has not completely revealed itself to him, that is going to really damage him mentally once he has to face it head on. Once it has to be right in his face. Okay, face it on. No longer can you just ignore it. And this question about Meghan's involvement was revisited by Kirby Sommers. Kirby Sommers is the author of Ghislaine Maxwell's unauthorized biography. And it was in this podcast that she had shared on YouTube a while back, where she had explored this connection between Meghan Markle, Marcus Anderson, Epstein, Maxwell, and Prince Andrew, suggesting that Meghan's friend Anderson may have been the connector for Epstein as far back as 2001. Sommers shared that the media may find a photo of Meghan on a yacht in Phuket, Thailand, converting with Prince Andrew through Maxwell. Sommers, she also claimed that Markle had been invited to Yacht Week in 2016, an event later described as Sodom and Gomorrah at sea. It remains unclear whether or not Meghan was actually there. She also went on to Twitter to say that Meghan is controlled by the same forces that controlled Jeffrey Epstein. Wow. So going on also, it looks like Meghan could also be questioned in this royal racism role about Meghan's statement or allegation that her husband told her, Prince Harry, about this royal racist. She could have to go under oath during this whole Archie skin color allegations. She may have to say who these people are under oath. We know that Omid Scobie said the names. Now, how else would he know the names unless Meghan and Harry told him? He's not going to just know this and know it and not have it told to him. So we know Harry and Meghan have definitely, allegedly, okay, but we know, they had to give this information to Omid. How else would this information have been conveyed to Omid? Lawyers now want to quiz Meghan over these family matters as part of Samantha Markle's libel case in the U.S. And we know that this is going to happen. Samantha Markle has been granted this moving forward to have them deposed, as they should be, because Meghan has been known to be a liar. And it is only when she had to go under oath, she came out and told the truth. And so more things that are going to be unraveling around this libel case, because this is what I find very interesting about what Samantha Markle's attorney has said, Peter Tickton. He said that these royal racism allegations, they really do need to be explored because there's a motive. There's a motive behind making these allegations. There's a motive behind going on Oprah, writing a book. You just don't do these things to do them. You do it to make money, but there's also an underlying motive because they were rebranching. They were trying to find a way to make their own money in the States. Okay. So this is a whole branding thing that they're doing, coming together to make money and to start a new life with the goal of doing things to help them make money by having allegations that you can say about the people you have inside information on. You are a credible source. You are in the royal family. So when you come out to say things that are horrible about the royals, people are going to perk up and listen and be like, oh, okay, what you say? And they're going to pay money. And this is how they're making money. So why would they do this unless they were trying to bring out salacious allegations to make money? Okay, so this is part of why Meghan and Harry are now, I think, going to find themselves in such a plethora of just horrible revelations to come because of their desire to make money in a way that did not rely on them being talented. It relied on them just being parties to powerful people that they could speak horribly about to make money. And it really has come to a point now where it is so unbelievable, even things that I have not even told you yet. However, we know in this Dutch translation, omit identify these alleged races or these people's names that were in this book. And Samantha claims have been subject to worldwide hatred and contempt. Hatred that I myself have seen, and I'm sure you, when you've watched my videos with Samantha, you've heard the horrible things that have been done to her, right? She was ridiculed. She was made fun of. She was made to be the laughing stock in the very beginning because of how Meghan painted her family. And this is why it is so relevant to what she did to the royal family, how she painted the royal family, and now how she painted her own family. Okay? Because she has inside information to the people that she is making allegations against. So people are going to listen to her and believe her. So when she said things about Samantha and her father and her brother, you know, she's considered a reliable source. So you think about the connection between how she painted the royal family, how she painted her own family. And it was a way for her to use her new status to give credibility to the things that she was saying. So she could make money and so that she can show people to not be anything to her, so that she could continue to make money regardless of what those people in her family said about her. I'm the princess. People know me. I'm more credible than anything Samantha says. I'm more credible than anything that happens within the book that Samantha might write. I'm more credible. So if I dismiss her, people will believe me because I'm the credible one. So I can do all these things that will cause ridicule and hatred towards her family because she is the one in this powerful position of credibility. In the lawsuit for Samantha, they are alleging that Meghan's claims that she grew up an only child and that her half-sister Samantha only changed her name when Meghan started dating Prince Harry. This made Samantha look like a liar. It made it look like she was trying to profit off of Meghan's fame. And it made her look like she was just trying to get over on the fact that her sister was now dating this famous man. Samantha's Florida-based lawyer, Mr. Tickton, told The Sun on Sunday that he will demand that Harry and Meghan submit to a deposition, a formal interview under oath as a part of this U.S. lawsuit. Mr. Tickton said, the royal racist issue needs to be explored. It needs to be explored for why did you say that? Why was this something you even brought up to Oprah Winfrey in an interview? Like, what was the purpose of saying that? There's reasons why she abandoned her own family and why she turned on her family. There's an underlining reason why. Because anything that they said, she did not want believed, regardless of how she would be treated by saying things or putting things in a book. Samantha, she wanted to discredit Samantha. She didn't want Samantha to have any credibility to sell any books or any information that Samantha may have known about Meghan. She wanted to trump her credibility by saying, well, I'm the princess. And I say, I don't know this woman. I say, I don't know her social security number. I don't know her middle name. I don't know nothing about this woman. But I'm pretty good as an auntie to Samantha's daughter. Like, you go figure, okay? You don't know the mother, but you know the daughter of Samantha. It's just crazy how she wants to have people fly into all these lies of that she is telling and making people really believe that she doesn't know Samantha when we know good and well she knows Samantha. Samantha used to watch Meghan when she was a little girl. It makes complete sense when you're an older child, you're going to watch the younger child. The lawyer goes on to say that this is a person who wants to be able to say horrible things and not really care if she destroyed the lives of the people in her family. So isn't it interesting how Meghan doesn't care how she's destroyed her own family, and she doesn't care how she's destroyed the reputation of her own husband's family? She doesn't care if she even destroys the monarchy. She doesn't care. Because this was a girl who got whatever she wanted. She was spoiled beyond rotten. And there's no real empathy and care for people just to be nice. It's all about self-gain and what she can get out of it. Mr. Tickton said that Meghan's lawyers were stonewalling their requests for information in the case in the hope that a judge would dismiss it. But he said he will file a motion with the court next month demanding that they hand over documents. So with this information that Meghan and Harry are going to find themselves in with the lawsuit with Jeffrey Epstein, these names coming out, perhaps Meghan's name is on this list, with this new lawsuit, this libel lawsuit with Samantha. You know, there's a lot of turmoil coming under fire for this couple. And I know that this could bring even disdain on the royal family because Meghan is connected to the royal family. So you almost have to wonder, are they trying to protect Harry and Meghan to save themselves? That's a question that I have, because I almost have to wonder if, you know, the royal family, you know, with their connection to Meghan, would they still try to protect Harry and Meghan to still protect themselves from information that could come out? I mean, it just is at a point now where they would have been better off seeing that woman cannot marry Harry and just look like they just didn't like a woman of color rather than going through what they're going through now. I mean, it's unfortunate to even have to say that, but they thought they were doing something good to allow Harry to marry a woman that I think he thought he loved. I think he didn't love that woman. I think he was infatuated with the idea of upsetting his family or being the rebel to marry a woman of color. That's my personal opinion about it. But then, you know, taking this information, and I'm just going to sum it up like in this way, taking this information that is to come around the revelations and, you know, the coming year. And then you think about all the other revelations that are indirectly connected to Meghan and Harry with their godfather, Tyler Perry, and the things that are happening and unraveling, like enormous allegations out there right now that are even bringing the whole cesspool of debauchery down. Like it just leads off into so many different things. It's almost like you have to wonder, why would you even want to be involved in this? Why would you want to take yourself to a country and be in a state where you're putting yourself right in the smack middle of complete debauchery and perversion and unfairness? Even Taraji Henson, the lady that is the famous Black actress, is, you know, she's trying to, you know, work on getting pay equality for women of color because she doesn't even make the money that she should be making as a very talented actress. And then there's these seedy revelations coming out about people, very powerful people in the Hollywood industry that are, I mean, coming to the fore. The things that they have done and covered up, things that I've experienced that are now going to be revealed, considering we have this whole media of social media and the internet. And it just is like, why would you take yourself and put yourself right in the smack middle of all of this that you're going to have to now deal with, along with your husband's mental health and even Meghan's mental health? It boggles the mind. it's like they took a good life that they had in the United Kingdom, working for the royal family, being a part of something good to do good for the people of the country. They took themselves out of that and they plopped themselves in the middle of Sodom and Gomorrah to try to make a better life. You're not going to have a better life in California trying to get on the inside of this entertainment industry that you think is going to fulfill you in your life. Not when you're at that level of popularity. Because you're now slumped in the middle of all the other very powerful people that are going to find themselves caught in the middle of a huge, huge scandal around perversion, horrible things. That's where your life is heading. And you have to question why. Why would you want that life?